Hey, HEXO traders and investors, welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. It is Monday, December 7th, and in today's video, we're going to discuss a few news and events pertaining to HEXO. So we had an article that came out on Friday, December 4th. You can see here Yahoo Finance reported that Molson Coors just launched its first CBD drinks in the US, and there's an interview here with the CEO. So you can take a look at this, but essentially they're going to be rolling out CBD beverages in the United States and in Colorado. So once it's federally permissible to do so, they'll be rolling out THC products, but as of right now, it's just going to be CBD. And he continued to say that based on the numbers, that they have #1 market share in Canada. So beating Canopy in the recreational market. It's about 35%. I did a video on that as well. You can check that out. About HEXO taking the #1 spot from Canopy, but essentially they had 35% market share in the cannabis infused beverage category versus 33% for Canopy. So you can see here that they're going after the seltzer brands and the CBD drinks. They just released it, so they said that it's a little too early to tell how they're doing, but we'll keep tabs on this to see if we have any general idea of the numbers and overall success of the rollout here going into the next few weeks. So very positive article from Yahoo regarding Molson Coors and Trust Beverage, the joint venture between HEXO and Molson Coors. We also had some news this morning about HEXO Corp announces downward revision to its proposed share consolidation ratio. So this comes just not long after as well that I've been mentioning in my previous videos that I basically voted no to the 8-to-1. I said if it was a 4-to-1 or a 2-to-1, I would have likely been in favor of that. And it's funny that management basically agrees with me, as they came out with an amendment to this proposal. And now they're requesting, or they're proposing, a 4-to-1 stock split, reverse split, as opposed to the original 8-to-1 proposed split. So this comes basically a week. But well, we have the annual meeting on the 11th, so about 4 days from now. And then we have on the 14th their earnings that are coming out as well. So this comes less than a week before their scheduled AGM, annual general meeting. And like I said, it's because of the price, the actual stock price moving up on its own organically. And when they proposed this, I think it was trading around the 70-cent mark, right around the earnings, the last earnings reaction as well. And it came after they had that huge write down. So on the next meeting, or on the next earnings report, I expect good numbers. There shouldn't be any write downs. There should be lots of beverages sales from their 2.0 and cannabis infused beverages. As we know, they've taken market share from Canopy. So I expect those numbers to be strong as well, and continuing seeing growth through the original stash brands such as the hash, the flour, and the distillate there for concentrates. So that's pretty much where we stand. Like I said, because of management, because of their original proposal, I think a lot of people voted no. And because of the share price rising in the short term, it's back over $1. So management is proposing an amendment to that for a 4-to-1. So let me know in the comments below if you think that is bullish. In my opinion, I think that's bullish. A lot of people we're expecting 8-to-1, and that's viewed, we're not going to have such a low float. And in my opinion, I think that's bullish for the stock. And we're down a little bit here after hours. We were down to a low of about 93 cents, and we're bouncing. We're back up over $1. So we have about an hour and 6 minutes here before the open. So we'll see if we can maintain the $1 mark going into today. But we do have support here at $1 psychological, and I believe we had support at 98 cents. Sorry, looks like it's 88 cents. Yeah, so 88 cents would be the next level after that. So that's pretty much where we stand. Taking a look at the weekly chart here just to get a general idea. We did close above the 10-week moving average. The MACD and the stochastic are crossed bullish as well. Taking a look at the daily chart, as you can see, we have the golden cross and the 100 crossing through the 200-day moving average, but we're essentially just looking for a daily high or low. And we're going to look to the hourly chart to determine Once we have an hourly confirmed uptrend, then we can be confident that the daily high or low is set. We also have SPY pulling back here a little bit with increasing cases around the globe. So that's obviously a little bit of a uncertain time right now and going into the winter. And we're not really sure how the cure is going to be rolling out and the logistics that's around that. So we are pulling back a little bit here this morning after setting record highs. So it's really going to depend on SPY as well. If we start weekly consolidation on SPY, that's not going to bode well for the HEXO bulls, but we'll maintain a close eye on SPY. And as soon as we lose the daily uptrend, then we can be confident that weekly consolidation is underway. But so far, only down not even 0.5% here in pre-market. So not expecting any meaningful long-term consolidation right away. But that's pretty much where we stand. And also taking a look at the weekly chart on HEXO, you can see that we do have the EMA 12 and 26 period looking to cross bullish. So we'll see how the market perceives this news regarding the new amendment for the 4-to-1 reverse split. We also have earnings on December 14th coming up. So I think this could be a very interesting week ahead. Like I said, we have the annual general meeting on the 11th, and we should know more about that 4-to-1 reverse stock split. I think that's going to be a positive thing for the stock. It's going to maintain the listing requirements on the NYSE. There will be a lot more institutions, I think, interested in the stock once we have a share price of about $4, and then we have earnings before the bell on the 14th. So I, for one, am looking forward to the next week. It's going to be a volatile week, in my opinion. And again, it's really going to dictate whether or not it starts its consolidation, whether or not we can see a temp bottom here on HEXO, or whether or not we need to see a little bit more of a pullback going into earnings. So that's where we stand on HEXO. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this Molson Coors launching CBD. If you are in the US, let me know if you've tried any of these drinks or if you've seen any of them available. I'd love to hear from you. And also let me know in the comments below whether or not you think this is bullish or bearish regarding the new proposed 4-to-1 versus the original 8-to-1 reverse split. So with that, thanks again for joining us on The Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you a little bit later on today for another daily market recap video. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, tick the bell, you've been notified on any future updates. Take care and have a great trading day.